Okay guys, welcome to a quick video on how to use the script to generate your statistics. This script can be used for any Telegram channel that is connected to Cornix. One side note is that you do need Cornix Pro in order to use this script, because you need to have the web version available, and this is only in the Pro subscription of Cornix. So, okay, in the description of this video you will find the link to the script, which is here. And there's a short explanation here on how to use the script. So we will follow this first. So first we go to our dashboard in Cornix. I already logged in here. And then you press the F12 key to show the developer options, which is here. Then there's a small console here in the bottom right where we can execute some commands. So the first command is we need to have an access token, and we do that with this command. So you copy this command, copy, and you paste it here. Then we will get a key. We copy the key without the brackets, copy, and in the meantime we start the script. So here we open a command prompt in the folder where the exe is. Then we type the exe, and then we see in the manual here how to use it. So here it's used audit traits, and then you do the -a for the first key. So -a, you paste the key that you just copied. Then we need the second key, so -r. Here space -r, we need the second key. The second key was listed with this command, so we copy this command. Go back to the dashboard here. We paste this. We copy the second key without the brackets. Copy, we save the, or we paste the key here, Ctrl V, okay. We go back to the script here, the manual. Okay, and then there's some additional options here. It is recommended to use the dot, and then you can also use the -o to have to include the open traits. So let's use both those commands, -d and -o, and then it will start connecting to Cornix. And here you can see all the channels that you are connected to. This is a list of every channel that I'm connected to currently. So you could do several at the same time. You could use only one, it's up to you. And then here you can see press space to select, A to toggle all, and enter to proceed. So I will, for an example here, I will use the link channel. So we'll use the link 30 minutes. So I will select this, press space, and then I'll press enter. And then it's going to generate a CSV file. Okay, it's done. So we can exit this command prompt window. We can also exit the browser here. And then we go to the out folder, which is also located here. And then we see that there is a statistics.csv document generated. When we open this document, we can see, I have it open with Excel here. We can see that there's all the traits are listed here with some additional information. Okay, so I prefer to open this in Google Sheets, and then we can use the pivot tables. Okay, so we've opened a new spreadsheet here in Google Sheets, and then we import the file. So we say file import, upload, and we take that CSV file here and we drag it here. Okay, then I will import all that data. Okay, that's done. So once it's imported, we can start to add some additional data, which of course has to be done only once, because later if you export a new CSV, you can just copy and paste the data in this one. So we would like to also add day and month, sorry. So day we will use with the formula. So we will extract the day from the second column here. From the date column, we will extract the day. So this can be done with the following formula: date value of B2, and then we autofill that for the whole column. You see that the formatting is not yet correct, so we format this to a number, custom date and time, date, like this, day. Okay, and then we also do that for the whole row. Then we do that for the month. The formula for the month can be found like this. So date, and then we extract the year and the month without the day. So we autofill this, okay. So we have the day in the full date format here, which is year, month, and day. And we have the month also like that, but we want to format this in for removing the day, right? So it's a number, a custom date and time. We want to remove this day. Remove, apply. So we just keep the month. Okay, so now with these two columns added, day and month, we have added some additional data to make a better representation of the trades in our pivot table. So actually, the way you represent the data from the CSV is up to you. I'm sure there's many people who know about Excel and can do or represent it whatever way they want. But I just want to show you a way with pivot tables, a versatile way to always display the data nicely, and you can filter it in any way you want it as well. So once we have added the day and the month, we can select all the data here. And then we can say insert pivot table, no sheet. We can start adding values. So for example, I want to add the month to have an overview of all the trades per month. Then I want to add the channel, so I can see, okay, this CSV is only from the link channel, but let's say that you have several channels, then you could see here per month what channel is generating what trades, right? But now it will always, all of them will be linked. Okay, let's say the next one we take position to see if it's a long or a short. Then we will take the exchange to see on what exchange that the trade has been made. Okay, then we can add the date to see trades per day, which is here. And then we can start adding the profit. So this is values, and then you say profit, and then you can say that's the sum of profit. So this is percentage, right? So we just change the name to sum. So to profit percentage. Okay. So of course this percentage is without leverage. So depending on your leverage, you can do this times 10, times 20 to have a real idea about the gains or the losses. Okay, so we have profit, and then we can also add the number of trades, for example. So we add type, and then we say count. And then you see that here there's a column, it's called count A of type. We will just say that we call it number of trades, which is a bit more logical. Okay, so this is already a decent pivot table. As you can see now, we can order per month here. So we have 6 months of data, and if we see August, okay, we can see the channel is linked, the positions long and shorts. Binance futures total for the longs and total for the shorts, and we can see that we had 8 trades in that month, 8 longs, 5 shorts, and we had a total of in that month, let's see, in that month we had a total of minus 0.61 profit in 13 trades. This is because the creation of the channel was somewhere around the middle of the month, right here. Okay, so then September we had a total of minus 8%. So if you have it on 10x leverage, that means you lost 87% in this month in a total of 36 trades. Then in October we will have 18.59 and so forth, and eventually the grand total of this channel covering 6 months of data is 87.47 in 230 trades. So if you had this on 10x leverage, you have gained 870% in 6 months. Okay, so this is a basic representation of the data with the pivot table. The nice thing about the pivot table is that next time when you generate the CSV, you can just open the CSV in Excel. You can copy the data, you can paste the data again here, just override it or add it here, override it or add it, and the pivot table will automatically be adjusted, right? You don't have to do anything anymore. So also this day and month only has to be created once, and then you just have to, you know, like complete it, whatever lines are added here, and then the pivot table will automatically update as long as your values here are correct. This is saying what rows and columns we have to take in account from this sheet. So okay, so a quick recap on this process. First, you log into the Cornix dashboard. Then you execute the commands in the developer tools to get your access tokens. Once you get the access tokens, the command line will ask you what channels you want to extract. So you extract the chosen channels into a CSV. When you have the CSV, you can import into Google Sheets. You make your day and month column. This is, I will write it. This is optional. From the generated data in that Excel or in that Google Sheets, you make a pivot table, and then you set up the pivot table as desired, and then you can, for example, export to a PDF to have it nicely to share it or to upload it somewhere. Okay, so for example here, download to PDF, and you can see that it looks very nice. Do it in portrait. And this is very nice representation of the channels. So another side note, first of all, like I already said, you need the pro abonnement of Cornix to get this feature of the dashboard, and also the trailing settings, right? So the statistics, they take the trailing settings of your channel. So if your channel has, for example, move stop loss to break even on TP1, then the statistics will also take that configuration from the channel and also display the statistics according to that trailing stop configuration or to that break even configuration. So this is something to also keep in mind. It takes it from the channel. Okay guys, that was it again. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next one.